Welcome. We appreciate your support and we appreciate you coming and spending this time with us. I guess I'm going to introduce myself because the voice of God is not here. It's somewhere else. I lost him. I would want to say a few words on behalf of the coalition in our program. So tonight we are celebrating the work that the coalition has done for 23 years of this, establishment. And don't worry about me. I have a thick skin. Go ahead and eat. The salad looks delicious. Hey, I'm tough. Tougher than rocks. It's okay. We believe in our community and recognize the importance of making it stronger and keeping it strong. And this is what we do every day. Today, this evening, we celebrate Ohio Hispanic Coalition and its accomplishment, but more importantly, we praise the support of our partners and volunteers who have supported the work of the Ohio Hispanic Coalition throughout this past year and through these 24 years in existence. Our theme today is sailing toward the future, navegando hacia el futuro. Because, what we need to look at, where are we going from here through our future? During the 2013-2014 program, the coalition has successfully accomplished its mission through direct services and traditional events such as el Día de los Reyes Magos, the Three Wise Men. How many of you have attended one of the Reyes Magos? Oh, those that have not, you have to come. It's celebrated on the first Saturday of January. It's called the Three Wise Men. In Spanish, it's called Los Tres Reyes Magos. And we historically and traditionally, we do not give children Christmas gifts. We give them on January the 6th because they're brought by the Three Wise Men when they arrived to baby Jesus when he was born. So that's the traditional concept. A major accomplishment this year has been also the after-school programs and the summer educational grants awarded by our partners in education Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services. My former boss is somewhere around here. Thank you very much. Is supported by Harry C. Moore's Foundation, Honda of America, and the Darden Foundation. It is through these grants that we're able to ensure that our children have an opportunity to succeed in school, that succeed in their future, that they have the academic enrichments to make it. A lot of our children are U.S. born now, but we have a lot of our children also born in their native countries. So we are trying to not immerse them, but what I call acculturate them, and have them become part of this new country of them. So this is through these programs we are very successful. Our theme this year, as I said, was sailing toward the future, navegando hacia el futuro. Our children are our hope and our future leaders. It is the mission of our after-school program to ensure our children are prepared to acculturate, to succeed, and to be all that they can be. An exciting new opportunity this year has been the opportunity to work with Latino parents through a grant from the National Council of La Raza, NCLR. They're a large advocacy agency based in Washington, D.C. To this grant by NCLR and Walmart, we have been able to educate our families on living a healthier life through eating healthier food. It's just like in any other, culture and groups. We are, our children are getting a little bit heavier every day, and we need to teach them how to eat healthy so that they can stay healthy. We are also very proud of the accomplishment of our domestic violence prevention program funded through the AG VOCA grant. And this program not only provides an advocate support in the court system, but personal and emotional support through their support group called Soy Latina. It's very important that Latino women that are going through the experience of having domestic violence hear the stories of other women just like them. The Ohio Hispanic Coalition, I don't know if I said it before, but was one of the pioneers in establishing the interpreter services in Central Ohio. Before 1998, there were no interpreter programs in Ohio that had any standards for interpretation or had trained and qualified interpreters. And the coalition was one of 5 agencies that moved forward through a grant from the Medical Association Foundation to establish the standards, have them recognized by the Department of Health and the Columbus Public Health, and train and develop curriculum. So we're very proud of that program, not only because it is essential that there is communication between patients and their physicians and nurses, but also because it's a fee-for-service program that allow us to utilize some of the funding that we get from this program to, invest them back in the community, back in the programs that we have, or do not have limited funding.
Well, it's an honor to be here tonight on behalf of Senator Brown. He sends his regards. Sorry I couldn't be here tonight, but that's good for me because I get to spend the night with everybody here. And I just wanted to read quickly a letter from Senator Brown to the award winners tonight. Dear friends, please allow me to extend my sincere congratulations. Excuse me. Dear friends, please allow me to extend my sincere congratulations on being awarded the Padrino Award. Receiving this honor means that you have provided assistance, support, and mentorship to the Latino families living in Central Ohio. Your contributions have furthered the work and mission of the Ohio Hispanic Coalition. Your commitment to making a significant difference in the lives of countless Latino families has made a noticeable impact. I commend your ambition and hard work. Congratulations again on this honor. You have my best wishes for the years ahead. Sincerely, Sherry Brown, United States Senator.
We have received numerous recognitions. This one from the from the United States Congress, from our own Joyce Beatty, from Representative Mike Duff from the House of Representatives, from State Representative Mike Stinzazio, from the House of Representatives Pat T. from our friend Charlita Tavares from the Ohio Senate, from the Governor John Kasich, for the City Council. The first person that signed it was Mr. Herschel Craig. Thank you. And from the County Board, Franklin County Board, Marilyn Brown, Paula Brooks, and John O'Grady.
Look back just 50 years ago, and some of us are privileged to say, I am 50. And some of you are longing to get there, and some of you have passed it, but it matters not. Just 50 years ago, this nation, the United States of America, was coming to grips with something important, the Civil Rights Act of 1964. That was a time when people would say, that bill, it is the bill of the century. It's the law that created modern America. It's the act that made the promise of equal equality for blacks and for whites, and that outlaw discrimination in the base of race, in gender, religion, in national origin. It was a pact that our nation made that would end the segregation. 50 years ago, people voiced either their concern or their enthusiasm about that great transition that this nation was going through. And that transformation that the United States was experiencing. Was it easy? Do you remember? No. Was it necessary? Yes. Because all of us in this room have been impacted by that civil rights in maybe more than one way. We have lived wars and we have survived them. We have lived through famines, natural disasters. Even though Y2K, do any of you remember that? Remember our computers? And biting the nails? Are we going to make it to the year 2000? And now we laugh about it. I tell you something, when it was happening, I was not happy. And now, again, we face a new challenge. What is that new challenge? Some call it the new Americans. Others call it the immigrants. A few name it diversity, inclusion, multiculturalism, the global village. Change is again in our door, and the question that we have to ask is, how is America going to respond? And more importantly, how is every one of you going to respond? Today, there are 15 million Latino children and youth. 15 million. 92% of whom are U.S. citizens. 15 million U.S. citizens. In fact, 50,000 U.S.-born Hispanics turn 18 years old every month. Can you think 50,000? How many of you were at the Latino festival a few months back? Let's see a show of hands. So you know what 50,000 looks like. All right, can you imagine that 50,000 every month turning 18 years old? Do you really think Latinos matter for this country? Of course they do, because they represent a crucial segment of the United States future workforce. The taxpayers, the parents, the citizens, the voters, and the leaders. We know that this isn't the place that we live. Not even 5 years ago. We are reshaping how we talk about ourselves. We are reshaping the race relations. more about the black and the white. It is a lot more about the multi-ethnic and the multicultural. A new term is very slowly and yet steadily being accepted and talked about. We are talking about the country of minorities, Latinos, Asians, Africans, immigrants. We are a new America. We don't have to deal with the segregation that they had to deal with in the years of the civil rights movement. And in fact, we see that we are blurring racial and ethnic lines. Why? Because we're becoming agricultural. We are people that navigate proudly in the American mainstream without the need to give up our heritage. And that, my friends, makes us very special. We're becoming the country and the century of the multiracials, where people often prefer to talk about their self-identity based on their cultural and their individual identity, not on what the census might say. What are you? White? Black? Hispanic? White? Hispanic? Black? What are you? What is our sense of identity? In fact, in this near future, race is going to simply be a label, something of the past. So, investing in our Latino children makes sense. It is an investment on our own future, your future, and your future too, my future.
I'd like to call our board members. We have Jesus Ovalle, but he was part of the coalition as a staff for over 5 years, and now he's a board member, so I have to be careful with him. Kelly Ramos, Picho, or Cecilia. Y Cecilia Castillo, they're going to help us, present the awards. Padrino awards are given to individuals, organizations, and or corporations who have provided mentorship, assistance, and support to the vision, the mission, and the work of the Hispanic Coalition, thus on behalf of the families we serve. We give our most sincere appreciation of their commitment to support of our work. These are individuals that go the extra mile and have helped us through this year do wonderful things. The Public Service Award is presented to Mr. Anthony Troutman, Director of the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services. The coalition is very grateful to Mr. Troutman for his leadership, support, and advocacy on behalf of Hispanic families and their children in Franklin County. More specifically, in the field of education and access to services and benefits to our families. Gracias, Director Troutman. You're officially a padrino. Thank you so much. The Volunteer of the Year is presented to Mr. John Ramos. The Ohio Hispanic Coalition is proud to honor John Ramos for his volunteer work, for his dedication to the education of adult learners through the Citizenship and English as a Second Language classes offered at the Ohio Hispanic Coalition Culture and Educational Center, which is located on the west side, the corner of Salvador and Wilson. There is a saying in Spanish, la bondad pásala. Who can translate that for me? Richard, I'm looking at you. Can you translate it? No? Generosity has it on. And I think I want to thank John because he is so generous with his time and he loves his volunteer work with the family. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. As Lily said, it's very important that nonprofits support each other as well. We want to thank you, two nonprofits that have been consistent for many years in assisting the coalition serve its community through their work. so we help each other. So the the nonprofit partners award this year, we're very pleased to have 2 nonprofits who have excelled in providing access to the services to limited English proficient patients and clients through our interpreting services program. We are proud to honor St. Vincent Family Services. I understand that Jason Sventic is here to accept the award. For his support of our community through their culturally and linguistically appropriate counseling and intervention services. And this is something that serves an important role in supporting our families and community. Thank you to St. Vincent Services. We also would like to the Ohio Hispanic Coalition is also pleased to honor Physicians Care Connection for their outstanding role in providing quality medical services to low-income and uninsured families and individuals in a linguistically and culturally competent manner. Physicians Care Connection serves a large multilingual immigrant community and honors today for their outstanding efforts on behalf of the Latino community. Yanela Tejada, where are you, Yanela? There she is. She's accepting the behalf of the Physicians Care Connection. Corporate award is presented to a partner that through the year help us with either activities or programs for the children or whatever it is. And this year we're very honored to present to Baja Community Health Plan. We're pleased to honor Baja Community Health Plan for its support of the Ohio Hispanic Coalition program, especially the summer enrichment and the after-school program for their commitment to provide quality health care insurance to the Latino community. Do we have a representative? The immediate support award is presented to news reporter Ted Hart. The Ohio Hispanic Coalition is pleased to honor Mr. Ted Hart for his dedication to quality reporting, more specifically concerning events impacting the Latino community. Being a reporter is sometimes about raising awareness on issues that are going unnoticed by many. Mr. Hart raised awareness and consciousness about the struggles that the Latino community faces many a time when confronted with law enforcement, limited English communities are sometimes neglected or are underserved. Mr. Ted Hart had a program that he did, and it was outstanding in terms of highlighting many a time the neglect of having qualified interpreters when there is a need in an emergency or a situation where the police is needed, fire department, whatever it is. But in this case, it's public servants, individuals that are in charge of public safety, sometimes don't have the tools because they have a need. Mr. Hart has brought to the life and invitation to the law enforcement agencies to respond to the Latino community. Thank you for that. The special Padrino Award is presented to Richard Herman. This is what I read about him, wrote about him. He's an attorney and an accomplished author. But he presented You hear the word advocate, it doesn't sound good. To me, it's the best word. He's an advocate, an attorney, an author, and a public speaker, and a thing real close to his heart, the plight of immigrants and his honor. That of the undocumented immigrants as well. Mr. Herman is tireless in his quest to educate anyone who would listen, and to those in power on the accomplishments that immigrant communities have brought and continue to bring to this country. His representations are factual and educational about real immigrants, documented or not, who have changed their lives and that of others by the way they have accomplished and done. He is truly tireless in his mission to educate others on the true worth and value of immigrant populations. We thank you and welcome you into our Padrino family. Gracias, Señor.
Thank you. I'm here on behalf of my husband, Jose Luis Mas, who right now is within minutes of becoming an abuelo for the first time. He's in Boston with his oldest daughter, and we're waiting any minute now. But he sends his greetings, and he sends his apologies for not being here, but you can imagine why he isn't. So he sent me instead, and I'll offer the closing remarks. First of all, I thank you all for coming, and I thank all the supporters, the staff, and everyone who works on the board. And I'm thrilled to be a part of the Ohio Hispanic Coalition, even as a spouse. I'm very impressed by your work, and I'm very happy that you all are together. I pray God's blessing on the Latina community in the United States. And I pray God's blessing on each one of you. And I ask you to have a safe trip home. And I thank you very much again for coming. Bye.
Thank you, presenting sponsor Honda. Thank you, supporting sponsor